All right, so I figured I'd give you guys an update now that the shop's quiet and I've hit this tripod is broken. I've hit a change in the process. So I've got my 2 walls made and I spent all that time just now fixturing things up. So I wanted to create a wall here so that I could butt things up and get everything flat this way. You know, I want all the intersections to telegraph straight through. So I believe I've got everything right. You know, I've been using a level here to sort of check my parallelisms, and everything seems pretty happy. I've got this first piece tacked in, and so all the sides are going to be connected with angle. You can kind of see here the dark corners. The angle is going to, basically at every intersection there'll be angle going through, which will tie this thing together and then give us a support platform for, you know, different pieces of wood and whatnot going in here. So yeah, time to start linking this together. I'm gonna weld the angle in all the corners and maybe a few in the middle, and then either stand this thing up or not, and figure it out. But onward and upward. All right, welcome back. Aaron and I are going to finish up a lot of things for the office overhaul this week, hopefully. Aaron's console is looking swell. Epoxy finishing touches are going down. I'm a bit behind him on my progress, but I've been building a large matrix of cubes here, but almost done with the core structure of it. So looking at the bottom here, so I'm gonna need to make provisions for some leveling feet that go in here, should be delivered soon. And then the top up here, I got one more row of angle to go in here. The angle is gonna allow us to do a lot. So for starters, dividers can be inserted through here. We could also inlay a top in here because you have this recess all the way around, about 3/4 of an inch. So it's pretty utilitarian, but we'll find ways to gussy it up once the core structure is done. So I'm gonna weld this last row of angle in here. You know, I was considering drilling a million bajillion holes in all these pieces of angle, but I'm gonna plasma cut them instead. I've got this cute little plasma 375 from Clutch, and it pierces this 1/8 inch angle like it's not even there. So excuse me while I cheat and drill a bunch of holes. It's a lot of work for something that doesn't make me feel anything. it'll be cool once there's wood in there. I mean, so the plan is cut wooden shelves that drop in each one of these. So down low, there and there, 15 of those. And then where there's this recess here, skin the side with plywood here, here, and here. You'll see this corner, and then you'll see wood here. Finish-wise, I could chase everything, but I think I'm done. I just did some stainless TIG welds on these last open joints. I'm gonna leave them rainbowy. I think we're gonna clear coat this so that when we're talking to people about projects, they have a reference for like what it looks like with no finish whatsoever. Like this is where the fabrication ends and any type of finish would begin at this stage.
That's smart.
Well, and I don't have to do anything except clear coat it.
Yeah.
So I'm basically done. I'm gonna clear coat this and then think about some wood. I've got this cherry veneer.
Yeah.
So it's plywood, cabinet grade plywood, but the top layer is cherry.
That looks nice.
I think that'll look nice for the shelves. I should have enough of this. And so then I just gotta find some stuff to skin it with. Take it over to Black Dog maybe and steal their table saw for a little while. It's a little bent, but once I cut it into tiny rectangles, I don't think it'll matter. Okay.
Good job.
Lockers.
Whee!
How to build lockers the hard way. Yeah, here at Lift Arcs. What did you expect?
Yeah. What did you expect? Something simple?
Yeah, simple and easy and fun. Almost covered the light switch.
And you got just enough clearance.
That fits great.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
So, cut the wood tomorrow. Come drop it in. I have to pull it back out just a little bit, but it's painted, so it's safe in here now.
Nice. I love it.
I think it's gonna be great.
I think so too.
We made it to where it's deep enough here for a coat hanger. So on the bottom, when the wood shelf goes in, I'll then screw something to the bottom that, like a bar, L-shaped bar. That,
I like that a lot.
so that'll do that. We'll have room up here for our stuff. We can put our names, you know, on each one.
Yeah.
If I decide to go even more into debt and hire a fifth person, then we have space for them
room
here.
to grow.
And then shoes, a pair of shoes or two down yonder. And
That's plenty of space.
Spike even measured my boots, so my boots can fit down there. Great.
Nice work, dude.
Thanks. I want it to be nice, but I also don't want to overdo it.
Yeah.
So, gotta get back to making money
Yep.
somehow. However it is we do that.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out. All right, cut to tomorrow. Woo!
Made big wood into small wood. Yeah, I went and bought the wood, and then I cut the wood, and now it's here. So we got shelves for the lockers, shelves for the walls, cabinet doors for Aaron's contraption. There you go.
Sweet.
Think that'll work?
Awesome.
Okie dokie. Thursday, December 21st. Aaron and I are pushing hard to get this stuff done for the office. Gonna finish this guy today. I got dividers that go in here. This is upside down right now, and so I need to figure out how to secure them. Whether I drill in through here or make some plates up here to stop them from falling down. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. I might just cut some tabs that go over. Might be what I do, just to keep them from falling down. Then I can flip it.
Kerplunk.
Everyone's least favorite locker system, almost done.
Hey, that's my favorite.
I'm pleased.
That's a better locker.
Huh?
You show me a better locker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want
Look at that.
to. I really do hate the cherry shells now. I should have just cut them all out of the same stuff.
I actually kind of like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't have a finish on them yet, right?
I wasn't necessarily planning to, but I can. Driving him nuts when it comes to the fine details is really one of my favorite things.
Well, I just think when I put the finish on that.
If we're brushing, you can brush them in place.
Well, it's a rub-on, so
Yeah.
let's just do that.
That's fine.
Because that'll then give it more contrast, so it
And
looks more intentional.
Stain and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll just darken it up and give a little more contrast. So it'll look more cherry.
I don't necessarily hate this. Plywood is what it is. 1, 2, 3. A little more. Good job. Thanks.
Daggone.
It'll work. It'll do its job. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Made a locker.
You did indeed. Dude, I love it.
I think it looks good.
I think so too. I think it's a much better solution than.
Oh yeah. Well, and lockers aren't normally sexy, and I know that sounds like a cop-out, but it's just a bunch of squares. And, you know, the metalwork I enjoy. I hate woodworking. So cutting a bunch of pre-finished plywood was my favorite solution.
Yeah.
Aaron probably hates it, but I love it.
I love it.
I've got some extra paint. Might just repaint this part of the roll. I hate drywall. Do you? Or just let the top bridge it?
Well, yeah, but connecting the support just so we have a seamless. But yeah, no, I think I'm actually gonna probably cap it there. Spike wanted that as storage back there, but I don't know. I almost think we could have like a trash can that would like.
Do you want to screw the top to this?
I was thinking we tack it just
Yeah. Just tack it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? That'd be
Yeah.
a cool finishing touch video, but.
So the metal top is then what connects these two.
Correct.
We don't need any more bracing going.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Clear. Watch your ankles to your left. Yep, watch your booty. Only clear.
Well, I was not good backward shoes.
Okay.
Damn, look at this thing.
She's a beast. Okay, so our one issue is we're hitting this conduit. Preventing us from going up against the wall. So I'm tempted just to cut a notch out because we want to screw to the wall.
Yeah.
Unless you accounted for that.
No. No, that was just flustered oversight.
It's a good band name. I don't think it's a big deal. Just let me cut a notch out.
Yeah. What's your?
I'll just mark it and use the handheld plasma cutter.
Cool. In here, you want to go back out with it?
Definitely not in here, but don't move it yet. Let me mark it.
Start angling. Watch that little flour canister.
Flour can. Oh.
Said it couldn't be done.
Said it couldn't be done. It still might be right.
Watch the Ellis right behind you, Ted. Straight.
So are they all screwed all the way in right now?
Yes. This whole ass end needs to come up.
Someone save us, Lord, will never be saved. God, to believe that I am saved.
Aaron's got a new little hidey hole.
Great.
Man, that's a lot of differential.
Yeah, the joints, the concrete joint. There was actually a low spot here too. It's like they ran out of concrete.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
nice because we did it twice. What? What are you looking at? All right, well, we had some fairly ambitious goals for the office towards the end of 2023, and we all sort of convinced ourselves that we could fit the entire office overhaul into basically a week and a half or 2 weeks. But obviously that was a little easier said than done. By the point we were trying to install everything, we were all pretty exacerbated? Tired. We were tired. But everybody came together well. Aaron did a lot of the skeleton work on all these pieces, building the frames out and getting everything right. I plasma cut the tops for both and got the narrow one a little wrong, but the one on the big piece fit really well. I put our new LAS sort of plasma maker's mark in the top in 2 different places. We used some of our awesome shelf brackets to screw this one to the wall, and some fancy little anchors that were sent over from a viewer that actually worked really well. But we have that console on the right. We've got the big cabinet deal on the back that'll hold all of our printers. Aaron was wrestling with some thin, cheap plywood that I purchased for this project, and we didn't even end up using all this 1/2 inch. He switched gears here to a 3/4. Nicer piece of plywood that ended up working well. But there was a point where we were trying to install everything the last day, and tensions were a little high. People were tired. We all wanted to go home. But now the office is way more functional, way more enjoyable, way more spacious. The space is better utilized. We went up with our shelving to take advantage of these 15-foot ceilings. And inside this cabinet, I want to eventually put some lights to shine through our plasma cut curved panel. But we're ready to tackle it. New office, new us. Same us. Happy 2024.